Here are my top streamers for week 10 of fantasy football: tight ends, quarterbacks, defenses, and kickers. My number one tight end pickup and the best one since Aronde Gadsden hit the waiver wire is Colston Loveland. I believe my exact words 2 to 3 weeks ago were, if you missed out on Gadsden, you better stash Loveland before he's next as the 10th overall pick in the draft, best comparable to TJ Hawkinson, Trey McBride, and Dallas Goedert. Komet suffers a concussion, and boy, did Colston Loveland break out. About 70+% of the team's routes in back-to-back games. Loveland has taken over this job en route to a 29.8 fantasy point performance. Routes, downfield usage, and targets all on the rise in 3 straight games, and the Bears face the Giants this week. Tight end pickup number 2 is Theo Johnson. He has a great matchup this week on the other side of that game versus the Chicago Bears. It's a top 5 matchup for the tight end position. His role has been consistent. He's a great athlete, mainly just hoping for a touchdown the way he's used. Good streamer, especially for those of you guys that lost Kraft or you have Kelsey or Ferguson on bye. To a similar effect, Dalton Schultz, also a very easy matchup for him, the easiest matchup on the slate of any tight end. He led the Texans wide receiver core and tight end core with fantasy points in 2 of his last 3 games. 12 PPR points per game since week 5, good for a top 12 tight end over the past month. If he's without CJ Stroud, he becomes less appealing, but he's still a streamable option nonetheless. Streaming quarterbacks, I have J.J. McCarthy versus the Baltimore Ravens, nearly 20 fantasy points in his return. Best he's looked all year, 25 rushing yards and or a touchdown on the ground in all 3 starts. Sam Darnold facing the Cardinals at home, 2+ touchdowns in 5 of 8 games this season, and they most recently just traded for Rashid Shaheed to add to the wide receiver core. And my final streamer is Michael Penix. They're in Berlin to face a Colts defense that now features Sauce Gardner, a top 6 matchup. Penix threw 3 touchdowns to Drake London last week and definitely looked a lot better. Moving into the streaming defenses, my top 5 defenses: Denver, Houston, Seattle, Los Angeles Rams, Detroit. 6 through 10, I have Buffalo, Cleveland, Carolina, and Jacksonville. And then my top 10 kickers: Chase McLaughlin, Cameron Dicker, Michael Badgley, Chris Boswell, and Jake Bates. Kaimi Fairbairn, Eddie Pinheiro, Cairo Santos, Tyler Loop, and Jason Myers. Those are my top streamers for the week. If you guys want all of the waiver additions, that'll be coming later today.